The test and go scheme is going to be suspended and remain suspended. Phuket has a COVID surge. Schools are going back online. People are starting to work from home. And lastly, pretty Chiang Mai. That's all coming up on today's Good Morning Thailand. Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. This is Natty Warisa.
Hello, Happy New Year, everyone.
New year, new me. I'm Jay.
You're still Jay.
I'm still Jay. Right, we've got quite a few topics to talk about today, Natty. Let's just get straight into it. Firstly, the test and go is to remain suspended until the end of the month. So initially, the test and go scheme that was quarantine exemption for people coming from a list of countries. The scheme was suspended due to the rise in Omicron cases, and the date was until 10th of January, I believe. However, the point I'm trying to make is test and go scheme has been proposed by the health minister as well as other officials in Bangkok to remain closed until the end of the month, and this is most probably going to happen. It is yet to be confirmed, but this is what all the media outlets and news outlets are reporting. Deputy Prime Minister and Public Health Minister Anutin Shanvirakul said that concern over the global Omicron outbreak previously prompted the government to originally suspend the scheme. However, Omicron infections have been detected among prior arrivals as well. So at first it was just foreign arrivals and Thai arrivals. However, now basically everyone that they're testing is coming up with Omicron infection positive tests. So therefore, in light of this, a meeting at the Public Health Ministry's Emergency Operations Center agreed to ask the Center of COVID-19 Situation Administration, which is the CCSA, to consider keeping the test and go scheme suspended. It was set to resume today. I apologize. It was not the 10th of January. It was set to resume today, January the 4th. That was the date. Today is January the 4th. However, news will most probably break out today that it will be remained suspended until the end of the month. As the test and go travelers also more importantly, the people who have been approved for the test and go, the minister further went on to say that applications that were approved, they have to come by January 10th or before.
That's where January 10th is.
That's right. They must now enter Thailand by January 10 under revised measures for travel. After the January 10 deadline, visitors must only enter under the Phuket Sandbox scheme or be quarantined. This is according to the health minister.
That's a huge blow for any travelers trying to enter back into Thailand, wanting to do the test and go scheme. So
that's right. Again, this is not confirmed, but most likely there will be a meeting today, and more news will be breaking out today, and you can find the latest information on that on thetiger.com. But yes, I think it was last week or the week before that I said, a lot of the news outlets were saying that January 10 is the date, you have to come before January 10, and then the government officials came out and said, hey, this is not true. Now, the health minister himself is saying that January 10, anyone who is approved has to come by January 10th. This is going to spoil a lot of people's plans, because a lot of our viewers as well kept asking, I'm arriving on January the 20th, January the 25th, February the 2nd. Is my approved pass going to be okay? As of right now, according to the health minister, no, it won't. But let's wait for the proper announcement later today. Now, I've structured the news topics today in a way that makes sense regarding Omicron, because the last thing I said was after the January 10th deadline, visitors must only enter under the Phuket Sandbox scheme. Now, Phuket has urged extra caution, Natty, because it is having a COVID-19 crisis, if not a crazy surge in infections. Phuket's public health office is urging tourism business operators on the island to strictly comply with COVID-19 control measures, particularly the regular use of antigen test kits to screen for possible cases. After 144 Omicron variant infections were detected in the province, and there's a lot more people who are actually currently in possible infections. Now, there's a video that Jason's going to be playing while we continue talking of this last New Year. So, Natty, let me ask you, how do you think Phuket was during the countdown and for New Year's Eve?
I would guess that a lot of people went to see Andrea Bocelli.
Well, completely forgot about that. I was going to talk about Andrea on the second part of the show, but yes,
okay.
A lot of people did go to see Andrea Bocelli. But let's talk about Soi Bangla Street, Walking Street, in Patong in Phuket. Probably the most famous party area for New Year's. How do you think? Do you think it was packed? Do you think what do you feel?
I believe it has to be packed, no? Because a lot of people are going there to do their quarantine and test and go and all that.
I was genuinely shocked. It was jam-packed.
Wow, yeah.
It was just filled with people. And now Jason's playing a small video, but you can actually type on Google or even YouTube Patong Beach or Bangla Road on 2022 first. But I was shocked how many people were there. It felt like Phuket in the old days, like 2 years ago, where there's no room to even walk.
Right.
You're literally rubbing shoulders with everyone.
Right.
And the lack of people were not wearing masks at all. Like you can see on the beach, people watching the fireworks, all the foreigners, everyone, travelers, whoever, like very few people you can see wearing masks. So, safety's just gone out of question. Like nobody really cares, which is up to them. But no wonder they're having such a high surge of COVID-19 cases.
Yeah, because it's kind of the only province that is open as well, to have New Year's parties and stuff like that openly in public, and everybody gathering there. Yeah, exactly what you said. No wonder the cases are up now.
Right, and schools are set to move back to online amid virus threats. Actually, schools are closed. So my sister is lives in Phuket, and her school's been closed an extra couple of days. I think till the end of January the 10th, as per the education ministry. So she was supposed to return, I think, January 5th, but I think they've postponed it till January 10th. A lot of people are being urged to work from home. The government has actually asked private sectors and companies to allow their employees to work from home for 2 weeks. More officials have come out and said that students in public schools as well, not just private, will be starting online learning possibly. So
that's really tough on the parents, though. You have to work, and then you have to make sure that your kid is getting education. Because I remember when I was younger, I did not want to sit still. So can you just imagine you staring at the computer for 6 hours? That's tough.
Well, Natalie, is it all going downhill?
Well, we're trying to be safe, I guess. So hopefully things will get better.
Yeah, it's hard to be positive reading such news out.
Yeah.
It's just seeing what's going around you. But, I mean, perhaps the best news out of this is that still no serious symptomatic cases have come from the Omicron variant. It's still not classified as a dangerous variant that's a killer. It's just infectious. And but then again, we never know how it's going to affect someone has underlying complications or health issues. So just remind everyone to stay safe and be healthy in this brand new year. Other than that, Happy New Year, everyone, by the way.
Yes, Happy New Year's. Cheers to the New Year's.
Cheers to the New Year's. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, I promise we'll have a more positive vibe to the show. So we'll be back right after this. Hello and welcome back to Good Morning Thailand. This is Natty Barisa.
Hello, everyone.
And she's looking lovely today. I thought I'd mention that because there were about 500 comments that said that you brightened up their day.
Thank you very much. I try.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Natalie.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too.
That's right.
So, did you go out on New Year's?
No.
Oh, okay.
I stayed in. I did meet a couple of colleagues. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we shared a beverage.
Wait, I
say.
wasn't invited?
No.
Call it what?
So I was not invited to your penthouse party.
Okay.
Because you were home.
I was home with Frank alone, so yeah.
Yeah.
that was it.
Sure, let's just go with that.
All right.
But did you have a good New Year's?
I did have a very fun New Year's. Yep.
I have not seen you for the last 4 days.
I know, it's
That might be the
incredible.
longest I haven't seen you.
Yes, but I am here in the flesh and I am alive and well. And so are you. So that's good news. That's good news.
And so are we for now. All right. We all hope here at the Thaiger that you had a great New Year and a fun time. And if not, at least we hope that this New Year brings something decent and good for you.
Aw,
Happy New
that's
Year
nice.
from the Thaiger team. All right, let's get cracking, shall we?
Yes.
Andrea Bocelli. Andrea Bocelli, he had a concert in Sapan Hin in Phuket, in Thailand. He made it.
He did.
So for all of you who said that Andrea Bocelli would not make it, this is my moment. I'm going to take 10 seconds to myself and say thank you, Andrea, for hearing my prayers. He clearly listens to the Good Morning Thailand podcast. And yeah, he made it. They made a stage for him. Jason, could you run the video? He's running the video.
Actually, the stage doesn't look too shabby. It looks okay.
It looks all right. And for those of you, sorry, for those
No.
of you wondering why we're talking over the video, it's because we can't afford the copyrights. But yeah. Did you watch it?
I watched a snippet of it on Jason's computer just now.
This
but
morning.
It didn't look too bad. At first, I was very afraid that it would just be a no stage and just like random equipment. But no, they had lights, they had good sound system, or that's what it looks like.
Is
anyways.
that what our standard is for a good like they had lights?
Oh, well, I
And they
do
had
have low
microphones.
standards. I think we already know that.
No, but I mean, yes, I was just shocked that it was the fact that it was held in Sapan Hin, which is like just a small, not small, but compared to Phuket, it's a small island, but like it's just a small public park in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, from the Sydney Opera House to Sapan Hin, it's
Yeah,
quite
Sapan
a
Hin
jump.
Park. Yeah, Andrea Bocelli is just a lot of my friends were like, why is Andrea Bocelli not promoting this? Was it you as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, yeah, that he didn't post it on his website. I'm not sure if he has an Instagram, but I'm not sure if he promoted the event on his social media, but if I was him, I wouldn't want to either. I just want to get paid for my event and then just leave.
Oh no.
Hey, maybe he gets to enjoy the nice, he's like probably on some speedboat and like living and staying on the Sixth Sense, 7-star hotel, just enjoying. He'd be like, haha, I just got paid 40 million for 1 hour.
5-star marine and like, I don't know, champagne on the boats.
He's definitely traveling with 5-star marine.
Right, and drinking coffee culture. Why not?
Of course, coffee culture. By the way, thank you, Coffee Culture, for still sponsoring us.
Yes.
It's a new year. It's a new me, but it's still the loyalty of Coffee Culture.
Yep.
Yeah, you can buy their box set for New Year gifts, by the way. You can give a New Year gift to your loved ones, where you get different types of coffee with a beautiful mug. Think about it, coffeeculture.asia. All right, let's move on to one of our topics regarding Chiang Mai. But before I get into that, Neil Cunningham and William Bright, thank you, good sirs, for supporting the channel and being Thaiger members.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now, pretty Chiang Mai. Natty, what is this all about?
So you know about the 7 deadly days on the road campaign, right?
Yes.
It started on December 29th last year. I can't believe we're saying it last year.
So it's a road safety campaign in Chiang Mai.
Oh no, it's not worldwide. It's nationwide.
Nationwide,
Yes.
okay.
But in Chiang Mai specifically, people said, why are the police hiring two beautiful ladies to give out free coffee on the road as part of the campaign? So the police did a little bit of investigation and they found out that no, actually these pretties or these girls wearing tight fitting clothes were actually from a restaurant nearby. It was a Japanese buffet restaurant and they kind of wanted to promote their restaurant along with, helping out with the campaign. And the two ideas got conflated. People who are driving got confused a little bit. Like, is this the Thai government doing this? This is so inappropriate. Because if you didn't know this, pretties, or these Thai ladies who wear very fit outfits, sometimes they're known to be promoting drugs, alcohol, so they're not really associated with the best of things.
Yeah.
And they were confused why the government or the police would sponsor this. But turns out it wasn't any of that. It was just a restaurant trying to promote their restaurant during New Year's.
Pretties is just the Thai word or Thai way of saying a hot, sexy female in skimpy clothes promoting a product.
Exactly. There you go.
That's literally what it is, and I apologize if I've offended anyone, but that's the truth. So, yeah, they had hot, sexy women wearing little clothes promoting something.
Yes, promoting something.
So what happened was these girls belonged to a restaurant, a Japanese restaurant, and the Japanese owner or the owner of the restaurant was like, "Oh, let's use this opportunity to promote our restaurant while there are cameras around taking pictures for road safety campaign."
Right, probably.
Scum. How dare he?
I mean, it's kind of smart. They went
It is
viral.
smart. It is smart. He went viral. But come on, man. It's like, it's road safety.
Yeah.
You know, help the government out. Everybody's always like critical about the government and blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, there's this guy just taking advantage of promoting his restaurant.
Also, using two very beautiful ladies in skimpy outfits. Can you imagine people driving like, doing a double take and boom? So that might not have been the best strategy also.
Why do they have to slow down, no?
Oh, slow down and look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, like, if they're going to stop, if anything, they're going to slow down when they see the beautiful girl. They're not going to speed up. Beautiful girl, no, I must drive because I'm a loyal man.
Are you talking from experience? It seems like...
No, it's just things that I've heard asking for a friend.
Okay, I see.
But still, what do you think about this person taking advantage? Do you think he's smart, or do you think he shouldn't have done that? Because now he's made the government look bad. He wins at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I guess we're talking about it.
Yeah, no bad promotion. No promotion is bad promotion. That's what I heard. Being obsessed with marketing, I think like it's pretty smart. I don't know if it's the best tactic for his brand necessarily, but yeah, the word is out, so that's good. All
right. Well, viewers, let us know. Was this restaurant owner good, bad? Was he naughty? Do you agree with his methods? Does everyone agree that pretties are pretty? I think we all do. All right, let's move on to our last topic, which is rather a bit of a downer. It's elephant attacks student. What's this all about, Natty?
So in Chiang Mai, and it's kind of situated in between Chiang Mai and Tak, Doi Montong is a range that is now being closed indefinitely after a female student was attacked by at least 2 wild elephants. Okay. Now, the trail is 4 hours out of Chiang Mai and is actually one of 10 highest peaks in Thailand, so it's pretty popular. And the chief of the Omkoi Wildlife Sanctuary says that the trail opened for nature studies until at least February 14th, but will now be closed after this incident happened. The female said that she was sleeping in the tent, and about 1 a.m. she heard strange noises, and then the tent was ripped open. And immediately she felt pain on her chest and her arm. So I'm not sure what happened, but maybe the elephant stampede through. I'm not sure what happened necessarily, but they did say that she was only treated for bruising and muscle pain, and she was sent home. So she is okay. The rangers did track down where the elephants were from the tracks. They didn't say what they were going to do with the elephants, but hopefully they would let it go, because I would be very sad to hear that they did anything to the elephants, because in reality it's the humans that are trespassing the animals' natural habitat, you know. And there's actually a term for this, and it's called do I have the word for you here? There's a word, actually, I kind of lost it now, but when humans kind of give out food to animals and the animals in the wild are reliant on human food, that's when it becomes very dangerous, because now it doesn't hunt on its own. It relies on humans, and that's when bears kind of tear through tents and kind of would do a lot of damage to humans even because they feel like, oh, I need this food, and they're just like so hung up, like I need to eat. And the worst thing is that rangers would come in and kill these animals. I found it now. It's called food conditioning. So there's actually a term for this. So it's happening worldwide, where this is kind of becoming a problem now, where humans are trespassing wildlife, and animals are kind of trying to adapt with the humans, but they're also not fully adapting, and all of this nonsense.
So that's why when you go to certain areas in Thailand, there'll always be a message saying, don't feed the animals.
But it's very hard, I think, naturally for humans not to feed the animals, because you see them and they're so fluffy and cute, and you're like, oh, here's a cookie. Why don't you have an Oreo? I don't know.
Yes, I don't have that relationship with animals. I'm just like, oh, cute dog. Oh, beautiful cat. That's where I stop.
Oh, you don't want to pet them or feed them?
I'm just more of an onlooker. I'm just like, very cute, very nice.
Okay.
Yes, that's about it.
Right. I think you would be you'd be happy with turtles.
No.
Because they don't need
They're
petting.
slimy.
No, they're not.
They look
they're
slimy.
cute.
All right,
Okay.
let's move on, shall we?
All right.
Let's take a quick break, and then we're going to take some questions and answer some comments and thoughts from our viewers. So if you do have any comments or questions, please, this is your time. We'll be back right after this.
Isn't it time for you to come back to the islands? Phuket is open and it's never looked better. Choose your trip to your favourite island with 5 Star Marine. Go to 5starmarinephuket.com.
Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand. This is Natty Warisa.
Hello, everyone.
And I'm Jay.
Hey, Jay, I
Yes.
realized that there are about, close to 500 people watching, but there are only 69, nice number, 69 likes. So if you guys can click like for us, that would be great. It helps with the algorithm and also makes us feel happy.
This might actually be the largest live viewer count we've had.
Wow.
Jason, have we ever reached more than 500?
Reached up to 800.
Well, that was back in the old days.
Oh, we reached 550.
550, right. Thank you. Thank you for everyone watching us. Please click like if you are enjoying the video so far, and if you're having a good new year.
Oh, thank you so much. Wow, it went up pretty fast. We're
Yeah.
almost up to 115 now.
475, but only 100 likes.
Oh,
That's not bad. I think
That's not
that's a
bad.
good retention rate. All right, let's take some questions from the viewers.
Yes, we should.
Why are students living inside the tent, says Gijo George.
That's a good question. Well, in the article, it did say it was open for, research and things, although they didn't specify which university the student went to or what is she studying currently. I can only imagine she went there for her studies. It could be. I don't know. Actually, I shouldn't be talking at all. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, here's a comment from DJ Mortez, who a lot of people are agreeing with him. He says, I'm done waiting, Gary. I think he's talking to someone. It's 7 days or waking up the same like the last 2 years. I cry many times because I miss Thailand so much. I can't stop my urge anymore. I'm okay with everything. Thank you for the comment, by the way, DJ Mortez. But I think a lot of people feel that way. We don't know how everyone is currently in their life, how times have been for them, but for a lot of the people, depending on where they live, they've had a terrible time for the last possibly 2 years, living in restrictions, living in tough times. They just want to get out, and like DJ Mortez, people just want to get out, and for them it's like, okay, if I have to be in quarantine for 7 days, so be it. Then I can be in heaven, because they want to. That's what they want to do. They want to be here. So I'm with you, DJ Mortez. I can't go anywhere because I live here. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Yes. Monchai Pangel says, asking for a friend, what if the Thai government hires pretties for every province to slow down Omicron? I do not know if pretties actually have that power to slow down any type of virus.
Yeah.
But if they did, I'm pretty sure every country would probably hire them. But which proves that they're not too effective, maybe.
All right. Scott D joins us again from
Hey.
Chicago. Hey, Scott. He says, how's Sir Timothy Newton and when will he return on Top Stories? That is an excellent question, Scott D. Actually, shall I give them some inside scoop, Natalie?
Yes, you should.
This week, very high probability, not very, it's almost a certainty, we will be traveling to Phuket. Unfortunately, Natty Warisa will not be traveling with us. She will be holding down the fort here in Bangkok in our head office, but I will be heading back to Phuket along with Sir Tim Newton, and Tim Newton will be back on Good Morning Thailand for at least a week.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, Natty will get her well-deserved break while still working. She will still be doing Top Stories, but yes, Sir Tim Newton returns very soon. It's the return of the Jedi.
Yes, with the
Jedi
kittens.
Master. Yeah. So we will be doing Good Morning Thailand from Phuket, from a familiar hotel you might have heard of before or might have seen us. More information coming very soon. It will be BYD Lofts.
Oh,
I've given
you
it away.
announced. Yes.
Yeah, we will be shooting on location at BYD Lofts, hopefully starting this week. So anyone in Phuket who would like to come by and say hello is more than welcome to. Please don't throw stuff at me.
Or throw
Tim is
some
a
money.
lot more agile than you think.
Yeah.
But yes.
He's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, and hopefully Natty might join us halfway through, but she's a busy bee. She's a socialite, so she needs to do things on
goodness.
her days off, weddings and whatnot. So, but yes, Sir Tim Newton is doing well. He will be returning very soon in a couple of days, and hopefully we will be doing the show in Phuket. So half the team is traveling.
Lucky you guys. You can go and visit Sapan Hin after the New Year's.
Yeah.
See how that is.
Here we go. D Man says, what will be the most important issues facing Thailand in 2022 apart from COVID? Natalie, it's time to put your economics degree.
Oh my goodness, I do not have one.
What will be the most important issue facing Thailand
Well, you just...
apart from COVID? I think
Do you think the
survival.
recovery?
Yeah, because you know it's okay to say like, yeah, it's the tourism, getting back to tourism, reviving the economy, but it's just I think most people will struggle to survive. Most businesses will struggle to survive. It will be awful. It will be very bad. So that's why the government's trying its best not to go into a full lockdown. I think that would be the most important issue facing, like trying not to go back to lockdown. Yeah.
I see. Dave Lovely Lady says, what is the thing on a Xing a Ling? Why did I read that?
What?
I don't know. I saw the word question, so I was like, oh, I can read this. This
Yeah.
is a normal question.
Chijo Joe says, congrats, Jay, for winning the bet. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. 470 viewers. I'm going to milk every moment that I get. Could you please click like if you have not clicked like yet?
Yes.
Yeah. It does. I'm not making this up. It actually does help the algorithm. It helps spread the video to more people. Because when you click the like button, you're basically telling YouTube that, hey, people like this video, therefore it's more likely to share this video with people with the same interests.
Yes. And the Wu-Tang Life says, Natty and Jay, you're only 2.3K from your 100K.
Ooh,
Everyone
that's right.
subscribe and share. So I'm just
That's
going
right.
off.
Bob B says, Happy New Year, Jason, because Jason needs more love.
Aw.
Happy New Year, Jason.
He gave a thumbs up.
Yeah. Gigi Joe says, congrats for winning the bet. Did I read that out?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, someone asked, when's our next street interview? I believe we're going out today. Are we going out today?
We could. Yes.
We could?
Yeah.
Yes, Vox Pop, which is Voice of the People, where we go out into the streets and interview people. Most probably we're going out today, so you can look forward to that for the rest of the week. However, like I said, we will be going to Phuket, so Natalie will be holding down the fort, which will be interesting because I'm going to try to go to Phuket and like go to places like Soi Bangla, which is the walking street in Patong, and go out to places like Sapan Hin, which is like deep inside, to get different viewpoints of not only locals but expats, foreigners, and visiting tourists.
That's very interesting. Yeah. You'll have a lot of fun there, I'm pretty
Yes.
sure. Different demographic.
All right. Last comments before we leave?
Stop begging for likes.
Who said that? Who said that?
Johan Carlson, come on.
Johan Carlson's. Why should I stop begging for likes, right? Think about it, yeah, Johan. I'm making a YouTube video on YouTube, and if you like the video, it actually helps me in my job and spread the word. So that's like, it's not begging, it's part of the process. If you don't like it, I understand, but at least try to understand YouTube and people who work on YouTube. What else do I have to ask?
Nothing. We never ask for anything but likes.
It's just a click of a button. I mean, if you're too lazy to do that, I understand. That's okay. That's cool. You know, but people hating on people for asking I mean, come on.
Hey, I need to read this one.
Yeah.
So Dr. Detroit says, why don't ants get COVID?
I don't know.
Because they have tiny little antibodies. It's so cute. I like dad jokes. All right.
My god. Dad jokes?
Is it? Are you a dad?
I don't know. There you go. Your Thaiger building will be closed when you're going to Phuket. Gijo George, no, because we have about 40 or 35 other staff. Content writers, travel writers, Natalie. Yes.
I am here. All right.
Tony Devos. All right. Thanks for reminding me to press the like. Oh, thanks, Roman Petrov. You're very welcome. Okay, now it is getting a bit jump the shark a little. I'm going to stop it with the likes button.
All right.
All right. Shall we end it there, Natalie?
Yes, we should.
D Mun says, oh no, D Mun, I can't read your comment.
Oh no.
You naughty man. There's always some viewers who are trying to get us in trouble because it's difficult to monitor all the questions. Can we replace Jay with another hot Thai female, please? Paul, I think a lot of people would agree with that assessment and would agree with that thought. I will consider it. All right. Okay, let's DRRR asking for more attention. Get away. Go away. All right, let's end the show then, Natty.
Okay, let's do it.
What a great show. First show of the year.
Yeah.
Thank you to almost 500 people watching us live right now. We appreciate your support. We appreciate the love. We hope you have a great new year. Natty, final words?
We love you all. Thank you for the likes and for supporting our channel, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Have a great day.
Yay.